In this video, I'm sharing my personal perspective on dating while healing from codependency. Although I don't often create content on relationships because I am not currently in a monogamous partnership, I was asked to talk about this. And as a woman who seeks a deep mental and spiritual connection, I want to share the non-negotiables I've put into place for myself.
This is the essence of femininity, healing emotion, bold energy, grace in my walk, truth in my voice, loving myself is my power, my choice.
Hi there. I am the Essence of Femininity, your certified professional life and recovery coach for codependency recovery, and this is my YouTube channel. I'm Yellow Butterfly. Now, before I even dive into today's message, let me start with saying this. I usually shy away from relationship topics, and the reason is because I am not in a monogamous relationship right now. Now, although I date occasionally, I haven't entered into a committed partnership. And with that being said, I typically stay away from putting out content about love and dating. But I was asked to share some of my thoughts on this, and I decided to lean into it. So today, I want to talk about what I personally put into play for myself as a woman who seeks a mental and spiritual connection above all. Now, take from this what you want. And if you don't like what you hear, then leave it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to agree with me, but it's always valuable to hear the perspective of someone who has done the work and still doing the work of healing and recovering from codependency and just learning how to choose better for herself. Now, when it comes to dating, I think the key mistake many of us make, especially when we are recovering from codependency, is believing that chemistry, attraction, or someone showing us attention is enough. But it's not. We need alignment. We need reciprocity. We need more than surface traits. And for me, I must have a person who is emotionally and spiritually aligned with me. That alignment isn't just about whether we enjoy the same activities or share the same taste in music. It's about how they handle conflict, how they care for themselves, and how they honor boundaries and how they love. It's about whether they're working on themselves in the same way that I am working on myself. And if I am doing the inner healing, therapy, meditation, and prayer, then I need someone who value those things too. Because if I'm evolving and they're stuck, the relationship will feel one-sided, heavy and draining. And I know this from lived experience. As a recovering codependent, I know what it feels like to give and give and give only to be left empty because that love wasn't reciprocated. That's why reciprocity is a non-negotiable for me. If I pour into my partner, I expect him to pour back into me. If I make room for his needs, I expect him to also consider mine. This isn't about perfection. It's about balance. And I will no longer enter into a dynamic where I am the only one carrying the emotional weight. Mm-mm. Another practice that is crucial for me is health. And I don't just mean whether he works out or goes to the gym. I mean health as a lifestyle and as a mindset. I want a partner who is conscious of what he eats, who keeps his body clean and free of diseases, who values his physical, emotional, and spiritual health, because I am investing in my wellness through the foods I eat, the boundaries I set, and the way that I take care of my soul. Why would I want to connect with someone who doesn't take care of their own well-being? take their own well-being seriously, you know? But it's not about being picky. It's about alignment, guys. A partner's habits will either support your growth or sabotage it. I want support. I don't know about you. Now, let me pause and say this clearly. This message is not just for women, it is for men too. Men deserve to hold standards, men deserve reciprocity, men deserve to be in partnerships where their health, their peace, and well being are also respected. And that's why I speak to both men and women in my coaching, because codependency doesn't discriminate, it affects all of us. It really does. And if you've ever found yourself in a relationship where you gave too much, you sacrificed too much, or you tolerated something that was just horrible, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Staying single until you find someone who embodies reciprocity, emotional alignment, spiritual growth, and health consciousness, it's not just wise, it's essential. And that is why I encourage you not to settle. Do not compromise on these things, because when you've done the work to heal your codependency, you realize that love without reciprocity isn't love at all. It's just performance. It's just performance. So, with that said, I want to invite you to schedule a one-on-one consultation with me through my website. And please subscribe, join my community, and let's work together to create the life you deserve, because freedom, it starts here. Bye-bye.
Are you ready to break free from codependency and reclaim your sense of self? Introducing the Essence of Femininity's 21-day Codependency Recovery Mastery Program starting May 1st, 2024. Led by a certified professional life and recovery coach, this program offers guidance and support to help you navigate the complexities of codependency and foster healthier relationships. But hurry, participation is limited and seats are filling up fast. Don't miss this opportunity to embark on a journey of healing and empowerment. The Essence of Femininity, empowering you to reclaim your authenticity and live a life of freedom. This is the essence of femininity. Healing emotion, bold energy. Grace in my walk, truth in my voice. Loving myself is my power, my choice. Butterfly wings, I rise and I shine. The past behind me, the future is mine.